Gottfried Keller, The Banner of the Upright Seven, narrated by Terence Vincent. Biographical note. Gottfried Keller was born in Zurich on July 19, 1819. His father, who was a turner, died when his son was only 5, but his energetic and devoted mother contrived to provide Gottfried with a good elementary education. When he was 15, he was expelled from school for taking part in boyish conspiracy against a teacher, and he once set about becoming a painter. Finding it difficult to obtain proper instruction in Zurich, he went in 1840 to Munich. But although the opportunities of the Bavarian capital were important for his general development, he returned home in 1842 without assurance of making a success in his art. The next 6 years spent at home with his mother and sister saw his general turning from painting to literature, and in 1846 he was issued a volume of poems to which little attention was paid. When he was 29, the government of Canton gave him a scholarship for 800 francs for foreign study, and with this he went to Heidelberg, where, in spite of the confusion of the Revolution of 1848, he made friends of men like Hennel, the pathologist, Hettner, the literary historian, and Feuerbach, the philosopher, all of whom had a profound effect upon his thinking. From Heidelberg he went to Berlin, where he hoped to equip himself as a dramatist, and there, in 1854 to 1855, he published his greatest autobiographical novel, Green Henry. This work was appreciated by his friends and brought him some money, though at the time not very wide reputation, and 6 years of semi-starvation in the Prussian capital, he again went home to his mother's house. The People of Seduela, a collection of admirable short stories, was issued in 1856, but he still made no great popular success. But at last fortune favoured him, when in 1861 he was appointed clerk of the canton of Zurich, a position he filled efficiently for 15 years. In 1872 appeared his 7 Legends, the whimsical humour and mock realism of which brought him general recognition. 5 years later came the historical stories called Züricher Novels. In 1881, the Epigram. In 1883, collected poems, establishing his place as a lyric poet of high rank. And in 1865, Martin Salander, a novel of contemporary Switzerland. His genius was now generally recognized, both at home and abroad. And when
Sample complete. Ready to continue?